Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in the kitchen with Tally Faye. Hope everybody's having a good day today. We're in here working in this kitchen. It's too hot to be outside, so might as well be cooking, right? I've been working all morning and stuff. One of the things I'm fixing to work on now is it's a kind of a cheating recipe because I'm going to use a boxed cake mix, y'all. Now, if you wanted to make a homemade lemon cake for this, you could. Absolutely, you could if you have some kind of homemade cake recipe. But this lemon supreme cake mix right here, y'all, works perfect for this, is my understanding. I have not eaten this cake. This is a trial recipe today. So that's part of the fun of it, right? I like it when we try these things together. Don't be scared. Can't be being scared now. But it's a lemon icebox cake, y'all. And I've heard about those all my life, and I know what lemon icebox pie is, but I don't really know if I've eaten a lemon icebox cake. So we're going to find out, and we're going to do it the cheating way with this here cake mix for sure. But I think what makes this cake is these two ingredients right here, y'all. The condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk, and lemon juice. That's going to be our filling in the middle of it and part of our frosting on the outside. My oven is preheated at 350, and I'm just fixing to whoop out this cake mix like any regular cake mix deal. It's my cake mix. And I got 3 eggs, cup of water, and a half a cup of oil. And there's our cheating cake right there, y'all. I'm going to beat this thing up, and we're going to pour it up in some pans in a second. Okay, I got it beat up and ready to pour up in my pans. And I have let me back you up a little bit. I've got 2 of the 9-inch cake pans, y'all, sprayed and floured, okay? So I got 2 pans we're going to bake these up in to make us our layered cake with our filling in the middle, right? So I'm just going to try to pour it up here as evenly as possible. See what I can do there. Get them poured up. Lemon Supreme. I don't know the last time I bought a lemon cake mix, y'all. Because you know we're always making that, like that 7-Up pound cake and all that kind of stuff. And regular old lemon pound cake and all. So this is going to be kind of fun. See if this recipe works. If it does, it's awful easy looking. Other than hoping these 2 cakes come out of these pans correctly without tearing up. And whatever this filling does, if I can get it in the middle and make it all work out. Because y'all know I don't do pretty stuff, right? Hopefully it'll taste good. I'm hoping so. I'm fixing to put these boogers in the oven and let them bake. About 20, 25 minutes, something like that. And then I got to let them cool completely. So I'm going to wait until I get them cooled. And we'll be back. And then we're going to work on our filling and put them together, y'all. And get them frosted. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so I've got my 2 cakes baked in here. We can only hope they come out of the pans pretty, right? We're going to have to give that a try in a minute. But first, because I've got them cooled now, right? Everything's cooled. Now, the next thing it calls for, and it's the only thing that it's going to call for the filling, is these 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, y'all, okay? And it says to mix 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. Let me get them in here. I just don't know how this is going to work. I don't know, y'all. We're going to find out together. We ain't going to be scared. We're going to do it. I can get it all out of there. Okay, there's enough of that one. I just don't see how this is going to work for a filling. I don't understand that in my mind, but I don't know. Maybe it just pours all over it or something. It's bound to taste good. I just, you know, it ain't going to be a pretty one, y'all, I'm thinking. It ain't going to turn out pretty as it looked in the picture. I know that. Okay. There's our 2 cans of condensed milk. And we have a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. Okay? And I'm going to beat that together. So let me pour that in here. We're going to beat this up, y'all. Okay, there's that. I don't know, maybe it will stack on top of that cake. Let's see what this tastes like, y'all, because that's all that's in there in that. Sure tastes good. Wash my hands off. Oh. Okay, now the next thing. Let me get these beaters out of my way. Okay, that's stirred up and ready. Let me get it out of my way here a second. Now, y'all, I feel like I got stuff all over me. I probably did, y'all. I don't have the right kind of cake plate because this thing has to go in the refrigerator. My cake plate, it's the one that goes under this lid right here, and you know, and it's on one of those stands, right? Well, that's not going to fit in my refrigerator. So, I'm going to put it on one of my dinner plates. Try to build this thing on one of my dinner plates and hope it don't run everywhere. If we can get the cakes out of the pans. Here we go, y'all. And they always say you want the prettiest one on top. I think this one's a little more puffy on top. So, I'm going to take this one and put it upside down on here, right? Because I need the flat top to put my stuff on. Wish me luck. Woohoo! It made it. Oh my goodness, it made it, y'all. Okay. It feels good and all that good stuff. Let's just hope this top one comes out. That's the one that really matters. Alright, now, on this filling, I need to reserve 1 cup to mix with the Cool Whip for the icing, right? So, let me get me... I'll just put it back in this here measuring cup. We're going to dip us out 1 cup of it to go with our Cool Whip for the frosting. Okay. 1 cup is what it calls for. Okay, there's a cup. Set that to the side. And now we have to put this on this cake, y'all. Here we go. Well, I'll be. Look at that. You learn something new every day, y'all. Wow. I'm impressed. It looks like it's still going to kind of run over the edge a little bit, but not what I was thinking. I was thinking it was just going to just run everywhere, right? And it's thick enough that it doesn't. And when we put it in the refrigerator, it's obviously going to tighten up, right? So, get that on there. I guess I'm going to try to get all of it on there. Maybe it'll probably squish out even some when I put this other cake on top. Okay, that's all of it. Okay, here we go. Let's kind of, I'm going to leave that thick in the middle so it can have room to press out a little bit, right? I guess. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, here we go, y'all. Second one. Oh, it made it. I am so tickled. Look at that. Look at that. Woohoo! Look, y'all. How's that? If the icing works out, Tally Faye will have a pretty cake. I'll have something pretty. We're going to see, ain't we? All right. So what I got to do now is get me out. I'm just going to use this bowl right here that I had it in already, right? And get me, I need an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip, y'all. And now listen, you can make the homemade whipped topping for this frosting if you wanted to. If you don't want to use the Cool Whip, which if I like this cake, I'll be more inclined to do that next time because I know that I'm going to like it. But I'm just going to use the Cool Whip today just because I want to find out if I really, really like this recipe, right? So far it's looking good, and I know that filling's delicious. We know the cake's good. That's lemon supreme. The filling is delicious. So now, let's see what it does with the frosting on it. But it says a small tub of Cool Whip. So we're going to go ahead and just put this right back in there. That just trips me out, y'all. How that worked. I would have never thought it would have even stayed there at all. Okay. I'm just going to get my little hand whisk here, and I'm going to put, I got that much left in there, y'all, so I'm just going to wait a minute and see. Get it stirred up. See, I think that's probably going to be plenty for me because I don't want to get it no more Cool Whippy than it has to be, right? Look how pretty and shiny it is. That makes a pretty frosting. I just want to make sure I got it mixed up in there good. Okay. There's that. Now, let's see how this is going to work, y'all. Get me another spoon here so I can manage with that. First off, I want a taste of this. It's delicious. I'll be. All right. Here we go. We're going to frost this thing. See if I can handle that. It still ain't made it to the pretty thing yet, y'all, right? I'm just going to dump part of it on here and start spreading it across the top. Wow. Now I got to get it all around the sides. See how that works, right? Oh my goodness. Y'all, we may have found one for the books. I'm telling you. And so easy. I mean, a cake mix, and then all you need is 2 cans of condensed milk, ½ cup lemon juice, and a 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. 3 ingredients to add to it, and that's it. And it's looking spectacular. This don't even look like a Tally-Fay dessert, y'all. This looks way too pretty for one of my desserts. Be my luck, the top cake will slide off of it or something. I'll be. I just can't believe that. Y'all look at that thing. I'll get it off of there and show it to you up close. Look at that. I can't believe it. That is pretty. We got us a pretty cake, y'all. We're going to take this thing. I'm going to put that cover on it, that glass cover, because that's how I'm going to have to work it. But we're going to take it and we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it chill for a good number of hours so it really gets good and cold. And we'll slice it this evening for our dessert. And we'll see how this lemon icebox cake comes out, y'all. But I tell you what, she's a pretty thing. Look at that. All right. We'll see y'all after a while when we get ready to slice her. But in the refrigerator, she's going. Okay, y'all, I've had this cake in the refrigerator overnight. And I think that's a key thing to this cake being delicious. If you let it refrigerate overnight, the lemon stuff just really comes out of it. The lemon flavor along with all that delicious filling and everything. But I wanted to show it to y'all. I wanted y'all to see it cut like this so that you could see how pretty it is. See? This would be a great cake for any kind of events or whatever, taking to showers or whatever, things like that. And if you wanted to make money for somebody at a bake sale, this one would be very impressive for that, right? It's so easy to make. And that filling in there, y'all, and the icing, all of it was so easy. It just shocked me, right? You know, I couldn't believe how easy that came together and how good it did. But I covered it really well with my glass cake cover. I had to put it on this plate because I didn't have my pie plate, right? It has the stand on it. But I did that. I took me a lemon and sliced me some little thin pieces and put the little curls on top, right? And then some of that lemon juice, I just kind of squeezed it over the top of this ice and just let it kind of drizzle on that. But y'all, this is a good cake. I'm pleased with this cake. It's one for the books in Tally-Fay's books, no doubt. And like I say, especially if you need one that's a pretty cake, and y'all know that I do not have those very often. So I'm happy with it. Y'all give it a try. Lemon icebox cake, y'all. It's good stuff. I'll see you next time in the kitchen with Tally Faye.